The good news now say not only we Anglophones them will get the antidote. Not only we get the solution for resolve the Amazonia terrorism problem when now we create them. And now why that way I always tell you for differentiate between Anglophone crisis and Amazonia terrorism. If you believe, say Anglophones they get problem for Cameroon, that is the Anglophone crisis. But now the Anglophones now them create Amazonia terrorism. They move their money for their pocket, create them. You know if you blame no man for that one. Thank you plenty my country people then.
That means the Anglophone, people of West Cameroon, are the legal name for our territory right now as we talk. Because the United Nations, you know that name say Amazonia. No person never recognize that name say Amazonia as a country. So they know we like people for West Cameroon and Anglophones. Because for Cameroon, when I say we get northwest, southwest, that means we'll be in the west. So officially, we are not Amazonians. Amazonian are an aspirational name. We are Anglophones. We are people of West Cameroon. With the right petition for United Nations, right and for up and down, no man did even reply we. Why? Because the thing that will be the talkam, it no be in conformity with international law, so will be considered as outlaw, like trying to create a country where nobody exists. The demand for independence it no still be possible because will be the demand independent will be the hope saying that two things they will give with the independence. One, liberation by force. Two, by recognition. And we'll not say those two them it no still be possible. It not be possible for we for free our land by our own power. As a matter of fact, we done lost more control for our land than we get them in the peak of our struggle. Cameroon, their military posts they ran double, and we expect say their new recruitment way to go make them this end of the year. It will even put us in a more difficult situation. So it not be possible for we to get independence. So there is no need for we for acts independent. Number two thing, when we the acts independent, it instead help na poor beer. Why? Because poor beer it make now it use them for block any international pressure. Because it go talk say any man way do want talk anything about this struggle, it means say it is support na independence. Because the people the way they fight for this struggle, they want na only independence. And Paul Biya know very well say independence nothing way no man no like him. And it be very hard for make a case for independence. So it use independence for his own favor. Number two, it use independence demand by we for rally the Cameroonians against we, especially the Francophones and the other opposition for the northern part of Cameroon, because no Francophone, no one may go separate. So for you, a rally point where the HLP for a campaign, it HLP keep the country together, our people them express themselves through this organization, so they don't be tired of the war, they don't be confused, and they don't be dissolution. The promises will make them 7 years ago will never be able to accomplish that promises, will be divided, and our population they want a just peace.
We must tender an apology letter to Mr. Paul Biya. This is Tapan Ivo saying it. We have to tender an apology letter to Mr. Paul Biya, and I will personally deliver the letter. We cannot sit and watch our own people being slaughtered like goats. Una want fight La Republic. Una no get guns. Una no get weapons. And you have interests in La République du Cameroon, and you don't want your business interests to be touched. And most of you are the leaders of Amazonia. I know them. The independence is not coming this year or next year.
Okay, some people they can't tell we say this. So me they give them $2 million. Me they give them $2 million. They go take we go boya in 12 months. My brother, my sister. You, me and you will not be even ask ourselves the question, say, how possible is this? We did not ask ourselves this critical question, that how possible is it that with $2 million, somebody will take us to Boya in 12 months? It was because of our desperation. It was because we were desperate. We be suffer. And any man we become object, any man we become talk, say this, so that other man talk, it no be possible. We go call the man say be La Republic agent. We go talk to the man na black leg. Exactly.
Desperate moments require desperate measures. And we are truly desperate.
My people them and desperation. My people them and desperation. It don't become so so terrible say what people they want and now only for the year the things the way it please them. What people they want for only the year and the things the way go make and make them be happy. They want prosperity messages. Our people they don't be so desperate for freedom. They don't suffer so they don't die for some kind of level way. If they don't hear nothing way it please them, they don't care for check them even a true or a lie. I no go ever succumb to lies. Falsehood don't destroy we as far in the deepest part of our inner core. Now you are the talker for at this particular time.
So I want him. I want to say people every tattoo be worse than the devil. Every tattoo. That idiot, that fool, it be worse than the devil. That fool, and I will prove for now. How person for the revolution? I put the video for screen when I see am phone. I will know it at the top. When I just give me a second, let me put this video on the screen. When I say when I take I chop Christmas because once some of you want to talk, when I say Mr. Nancho, be just talk. When I see him, when I hear. Now, when I take I watch.
Same way they call me back. Sako na number one enemy for the revolution. May be very clear. In the same way you treat Pobia, if you see Pobia and Sako, finish with Sako first. Because Sako was, you know, a jobless man. You should be clear. I don't get no tendency, no compassion, no possibility to be concerned with Sako. Me don't be clear. Me not say no mommy call me. If you see
when I hear, fellow Ambazonians, when I hear which way this beef to talk. He say, if you see Pobia and you see Sako, may you kill Sako. When I hear it come out, by the way, not that the first time we hear any kind of talk for the revolution. Mark Berata, they don't talk and say they give God away one country inside. You put Sako, you put Pobia. He say you go shoot Sako, he left Pobia, then you Pobia later. Tapan Ivo talk the same thing. So if you put Sako, you put Pobia, he go shoot Sako, he left Pobia. Now, this Sumbo from Maryland, he can talk the same thing. When I hear again.
No problem. Now I get good heart. Me, my heart already hardened against that criminal. Yes. The same way they call me back. Sako na number one enemy for the revolution. May be very clear. In the same way you treat Pobia, if you see Pobia and Sako, finish with Sako first.
When I hear, when I see devil, now Amazonians, they make some man keep Pobia for them. Then you will get God, you get the opportunity for keep Pobia. When I hear what this idiot, this frustrated baboon, Murun, in the talk.
Now, you hear us calling Sako and the rest con men. We call them 419ers. We call them all sort of names. Can you imagine somebody that is called a man of God fabricating these kind of lies? When you see a person who is able to stand before thousands of people and fabricate stuff like this, that person is capable of everything. And that's why we call them con men. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why we call them con men. Don't call them pastors. Don't call them Christians. Don't call them believers. They are con men. The same con man. The same con man, ladies and gentlemen. Many of you have asked the question, how come Secretary Chris just turned away from Sako and started talking ill of him? Because he played the same con on yours truly.
Sako because that thief got him money. He no fear God. The man thief church money. He no fear God. That ubuna. No, give me any excuse. Ambazonia, no why excuse. Who be you? If Sako thief got him money, it thief him. Yeah. I said money for church. Where they say Sako thief got him money. Papa got for heaven. Sako thief him. Money for church they give me go put for bank. Sako thief the money. They put it for back bench for church. They stop for pay house rent. Church stop for pay house rent. Sako no fear for thief. Papa got for heaven in money. Then who be you? Ambassador, what will be the thing? Will be the carry Sako put it for chair as president? Will the tell presidential basket?
When I ask yourself, say, which man come with the idea of presidential basket? And who said that money for presidential basket go? Today. You get $1,000. You are going to give up your county. You say, oh, let me take 200 and give to the presidential basket for my able president. Who said the money day? If man fit thief church money, Papa got him money, offering, tithes, he thief him. He made like this, he made like this, he take the thing so he put it for pocket. Now Amazonia money, you know what thief am? Now answer me. Now when money, he go fear for thief am. Well, as I do for you so, something that way I don't feel I fear. Even Satan, man tell the truth. Even devil, Satan for hello. Satan know which way God will do it. Satan the fear. Satan cannot touch God's money. Why? He say if Satan if thief money, Satan never just go to church, go thief all money for church. If he pass by through other people, then push them tell say go thief am, go thief am. Because he say Satan the fear for thief. See what Satan no fit do, Sako do. Sako thief money for church money. When I hear tapo and know you since for 2000 and something, I put know you. When I hear story now, my tell something. In the next days and months ahead, when I go here, people will be coming up now to bring testimonies against Sako with facts.
Spain. In fact, this is called IG. It has killed our boys more than the way First Cameroon has killed our boys. That is the truth. That's the truth. Look at how the so-called IG forces in Bui took ADF guys and killed them just like that. Then Sako comes out and say we should ask First Cameroon. So just imagine. So please, to conclude this show,
I be don't predict the end of Ambazonia terrorism. Say na November 2019, Amba terrorism it go end. But when I no be understand why I be talk so. When I go check him, it there for YouTube. I be post him for day. Early 2019, I be come with a prediction. Say the Ambazonia terrorism it go end for 2019, and when I no be know why. Today for 2024. When I see them say the Amba terrorists themselves, they can't confess and for say their revolution it be end now since 2019. Ma tell una, we will be educated, we fit see some things them where it go happen even before it happen. You fit predict the future. That one no be na prophecy. That one no be na magic. Now just say you dey look at the trajectory, the direction where something they go, and you go fit predict who's how way it go end up. That is all I did. Because the reality now say, for 2016-17, the Anglophones, they will wake up without understanding what they were agitating for. They call for separation, they call for federation or whatever which way they will do. They come out, they march. They give guns to the poorly educated. Which way me I be see am, I be fit see into the future. Now say, the ideology for Ambazonia terrorism, it will be defeated by the end of 2019. And by the beginning of 2020, where we go remain a picking them way, the day out there, where they be trapped into the whole circle of violence, drug addiction, and the quest for make a living using those guns. Those picking they go continue. It no mean say Ambazonia ideology go continue. It no mean say Ambazonia go to gain grounds. From the beginning of 2020, all way it don't happen for this Ambazonia ideology now say it don't die. It not die instantly, just like how the whole Ambazonia ideology it not be born instantly as well. It don't take a while. The name say Ambazonia. Now since 1984, the coin them. Remember that 1984. It take them till 1995 for go for United Nations, come off for day, even John Fonchabi go for day, and some other one them, even Dr. Simon Munzu be part of the delegation. When they come back, they form the SCNC and all of those things. Then that was the creation of this Ambazonia nonsense. It built up over a long period of time, over decades. So for the conception of Ambazonia terrorism, it no be instant. It be take a long while. And the destruction of Ambazonia terrorism, it no go be an instant something. It no go be, as I always tell you, no magic button, no the way you go press them, and then Ambazonia terrorism it go end. That's not how it works. It could be a gradual, slow, painful process. where many of them go realize that Ambazona don't fail at different stages. It's just like how human beings that you get the stage of grief, you get the stage of denial, then you get the stage of finally acceptance, and then you get the other stages them. Now so too the whole Ambazona nonsense, it will go through different stages them. And different Anglophones, they will go through all the different stages them at different times. Now why do I want to say and say people like Nambere, they surrender since 2019. The other one, them like Shina Rambo, they surrender now for 2023. And then you get the ones, them like Eric Tato, where they be there for Facebook, they surrender at different times. Capo Daniel surrender now 2023, while Eric Tato be don't come for the nonsense and Tapang Ivo and the rest, they leave them at different periods of time. So that they arrive at the conclusion, say they don't fail at different intervals. But me, I don't see the failure. The point where they fail was around November 2019. From then, hence, Ambazonia was just the pretext, the excuse where criminals they be use them for continue kidnapping for ransoms, and politicians, failed politicians, they use the same pretext for make their money. Even the ones that they be there for social media, they use Ambazona for make money, for raise money, for make themselves become famous, for try for negotiate with Cameroon government, for try for make themselves, get political expediency and all of those things. Them, all of those people them now, they realize sooner or later say Ambazona nonsense, it don't fail. They be get different stages at which they realize them, but I be don't predict them. Today for 2024, the same Amba fools them, they can't confess and for una. When I listen to Capo Daniel, it tell una, say the peak of their nonsense be been at 2018, 2019. That is the truth. And I wait that way me I be tell una. And that is when I started this black legism. Ma tell una, that's when country people it be start at the peak of Ambazona terrorism. For tell una how man pikin it get canas, man pikin get courage. And not be wait for make Ambazonia die and make it become irrelevant before I start the fight them. No. Now we at the peak of the madness jump inside the matter for chakara them. And since we will enter inside the matter, we'll see how their decline is start.
$1 get value. You when I understand how we don't raise close to $21,000 for Watana in the space of 1.5 months. For take out ADF, because even for take out ADF, because ADF to the block we. I know we're heading for now. We don't raise more than 21,000 before one start the project for, and we see come up for more. Now a project for we youth, we don't tire ADF. We don't tire them. We don't tire ADF. We don't tire them. We say the hell were beginning to die. So Southern Cameroonians, you have to know what you pass outside. No be lie. Sudan go small. From which I see for ground. Saudi Sudan go small. That one might not be lie. It like when I hear the truth, it bite una belly. Una one die, una die. I don't care. I'm saying it like this. And that's the truth. There will not be no Ambazonia. There will never be any Ambazonia. There will never be any Ambazonia. Get it for me. Go behind and go and make any audio. But I'm telling you the truth. The interests of the civilians were not protected. The interests of the people were not protected. What revolution are we fighting for when the people are not protected? Tell me. There will not be no Ambazonia.
In fact, this thing called IG, it has killed our boys more than the way First Cameroon has killed our boys. That is the truth. That's the truth. Look at how the so-called IG forces in Bui took ADF guys and killed them just like that. Then Sako comes out and say we should access Cameroon. So just imagine. So please, to conclude this show.
No be military killed commando. No be military kill commando. Now, the bullet where he kill commando, the bullet where he kill commando, na spiritual bullet. If most of una hear this audio, it is sure say, even though they never know if na fighter, but they say the place was clear. They be don't do their show, everywhere be they clear, there was no military. They don't know play where the bullet come out. They don't know play where the bullet come out. They say the fighters, and now whether if na military man be kill commando, like as they be shooting for that place, the military man for no play where they take the dead body go.
That secessionists are now finger choppers and threats to children in Ambazonia. With that kind of mentality, from Human Rights Watch, that is very credible. One of the organizations I wish I can ever work there. Human Rights Watch writing about that against us. Tell me how we can do a damage control or how we can ever win and get back our independence. No matter what we do, even if we take over Boya, Bamenda, Mutengene and the rest, no country will sign for our independence. That's the reality, and that's how we look at things. If we continue this mentality in this revolution, believe me, we will never get independence. I'm speaking here honestly, and I'll call names. I'll have to get into Ayapa, I'll get into Akanga, I'll get into Sako, I'll get into Chris Anu.
Another point where they themselves they make come now for 2024, where we not get to pay attention to Naseweti. Ambazuna terrorism will not be defeated by the Cameroon government. They implode. It means themselves they destroy themselves, which is fantastic. When I go understand, say that has been my strategy from the very first day. The strategy was not for the Cameroon government for defeat Ambazuna terrorism, and I go explain for now why. When we something it die from within, that thing it no go fit ever germinate, it no go fit ever grow, it no go fit ever surface again. If na an external force it can't destroy something, then that thing it get a chance of resurrection. But if that thing, if na the Anglophones themselves, they start the Ambazona terrorism, and the same Anglophones they decide, say the Ambazona terrorism no be good for them, and the Anglophones themselves they destroy that which they created, then those same Anglophones they no go ever think about bringing that nonsense again, because they know the destruction will cost them, and they know how hard themselves they work for destroy them, so they no go fit ever allow that thing make it happen again. So this is the last where we will ever hear about Amazonia. It is done, and they know it. And now why that way they be so desperate? They want to achieve or for gain something before it disappear, because this is it. There will be no generation again where go ever come up with this nonsense, say Ambazonia, because now something where it be bad to the Anglophones. Now Anglophones they create them, and now Anglophones they destroy them. I don't always tell when I say Cameroon government no they fight Ambazonia terrorism, right? I get mixed feelings about that reality. Yes, we want Cameroon government for actively engage in destroying Ambazonia terrorism because we need it to be destroyed quicker. But at the same time, I understand, say, if Cameroon government or the Cameroon military defeat Ambazona terrorism, then Anglophones the day where they go feel aggrieved, saying that an external force they don't can destroy something where them create them. So they go try for revive them. They go try for resurface the whole nonsense in the future at a later date. But the reality now, Cameroon military don't play a passive role in the destruction of Ambazona terrorism. They lay back until when the Anglophones they call the Cameroon military before the military is step in. And now why that when I say this, so it be so fantastic. Say many of the Amba no white blast terrorists, the way they be kumkumized by the Anglophones. General Chacha, na Anglophones the killie. General Wolf, na so Amba versus Amba. Insobu, na Amba versus Amba. Fonte Lucas for Bamenda, na cross and die killie. And when I don't see videos the way cross and die, but don't catch it before, but they make and they leave it. Oliver 33 export for Lebia Lemde. Now who kill it? Now so Red Dragon picking the way they surrender go for DT Center for Boya. Cameroon government know they fight Ambazonia terrorism. Even no pity. They kill it for Baba one from Koketunja. The police the way they be killing, they don't even know who they kill them. Because they no be go out for go find no pity. They no be go out for go kill it. They can't shoot off for corner road. They launch attack for attack Cameroon military. The military kill them. They should shoot them. Now why the way the video where when I see them, they put them out there. They police the officers the way they shoot and kill them. They no even know who they kill them. Now why the way you die body when I no be see them, they display them in public. Ma tell una, and based on this reality, where when I hear even the Amba terrorists themselves, like Mark Barretta be talk and say, in truth, The vast majority or the majority of the Amba terrorists that have been killed by the same Ambazonia terrorism. Now for tell una say the reality, when me I don't always tell una, now say Ambazonia terrorists, they go implode, they go kill themselves. Not only Anglophones, they go destroy Ambazonia terrorism, and that is what is supposed to happen because we don't want this nonsense make it repeat itself ever again in the future. When Anglophones they create their terrorism, they suffer the consequences of the terrorism, and then them decide for destroy the terrorism, they go make sure say it no ever happen again. My country people them. Una listen. I go play for una videos. The one they were just quote them now. For Tapang Ivo we the talk. For where Tapang Ivo they call them terrorists. I go play for una videos, evidence. For Mark Barretta where they talk. I go play for una evidence. Una listen. For the videos I go show for una at the end of this video.
In fact, this is called IG. It has killed our boys more than the way First Cameroon has killed our boys. That's the truth. That's the truth. Look at how the so-called IG forces in Bui took ADF guys and killed them just like that. Then Sako comes out and say we should ask First Cameroon. So just imagine. So please, to conclude this show.
Lesson number one. Lesson number one. This particular video where country people do am. Now God sending me do the video. When I always see I say, oh, I want to, country people. Lesson number one, my country people talk about it. Listen, whether or not you accept, my country people is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree. He's an enemy that is strong. You listen to the video it tells a lot of things. That's what my country people have told people. I'll play the video when I wait. Very important. Now start them back from the beginning. Muna here again. Kunkumaster the coin who it work with the Cameroon government. It don't confirm them for this video. So this one, nothing way all una don't forget sense. So one time my country people and all the other soldiers and say, so God bless you. We'll continue to listen to this video. So Ambazonians will thank my country people for the wonderful job. Now, we'll go ahead.
Una don't forget about independence. At the time of fact, una forget about independence. Ambazonia is done. All the sacrifices are gone for nothing. When I feel a joke, person they come pretend for una front. When I feel say why Sarkozy for dinner because he get popularity. When I feel say why Bo Herbert come up for can join hand with Sako. When I feel say Kumeta Ebis where he come for APNC. He can't tell una has Sako and thief money sute me them fire me them put for prison. The same Kumeta he can't do work of Sako back. When I feel say Sako dan convincing now some argument or proof for he say innovative money. No, wait way they don't show in the corruption for Pobia and the money way he did for the struggle. Where they don't show and say Kumeta can't pay, you can't take your own. Cash you don't follow the team will go to me struggle go end because no people they feel resist that money. Now people they want quick fix. After all, the first get that hatred they had against Ayabacho, so like the Republic of Cameroon, they use those ones as a leverage for lure those people into their plan B where they get them from Ambazonia, and then what people then sheepishly they follow them. So and I made this tell now again one more time. My job now for take the camel and the donkey go to Mbokona water. Whether you go drink water or na isabi. Now na sabi Ambazonia. Now na sabi. The first time I came out to say that Sako is a scammer, it was so shocking to a lot of people who actually believe what I was saying, but said that I should not say it anyway. People believe what I said, but they say you should not say it. That is not how you should say it. You should say it in another way. There is no soft landing. We must be able to disregard, undermine, and kick out Sako and Chris Ano. These are people working for La Republique. You have heard report about the money they saw in his mother's house. You think it's a joke. Everything for we na joke na play. Everything na play. Na conspiracy, na theory. Conspiracy just means na planning. So I tell na Ambazonia. I tell na. Whether una feel na negative rhetoric or na weti or na this because una own say move become please people, move the fear for talk the truth for people, them move fear for challenge people them. Yeah, somebody said that you speak hate, not truth. I understand that for some people who are suffering from the Zamzam virus, truth is considered as hate. Look at Eric Tato. He was somebody who was fighting me, insulting me for saying Sako is a scam, for saying Sako is an embezzler, Sako is a conman. He was fighting me day out, day in. And the same person was saying Ayabacho is a scam, Ayabacho is this and that. The same person, and you people were following him. Today he's saying the same thing, and you come and tell me that the truth is hate. Because you are suffering from a Zamzam virus. You are suffering from the wicked black man syndrome that most Africans are suffering from. If we are on that standard, then we cannot even ask for pure independence or pure freedom, because we are not ready for that if our mindset is like that. If our mindset is that we are afraid to take challenge, then we cannot succeed, because the international community do not hear all those arguments. They have tried to use military, it didn't work. They are now using one of ours, Chris Anu and Samuel Sako. Whether we like them or not, they are working for La République du Cameroon. They have compromised our independence. They want something less. They are doing it the wrong way. Even if a leader wants to have a compromise on the negotiation table, you have to do it in a transparent manner, in an honest manner. You don't have to run anybody under the bus. They want to frame Ayabacho, the ADF and the AGOPC as terrorists, as extremist forces, so that they are going to sell them to gain the special status that Paul Biya have promised them. Right now, we do understand and accept that independence by liberation have failed. There is also no feasibility for any recognition of Ambazonian independence. The only thing we can do is to ask for self-governance. One Cameroon, two people, where both Francophones and Anglophones, West Cameroon and East Cameroon, can coexist as peaceful people in the same house,